Pet peeves. Things that cause us to be annoyed. Whether it's getting stuck behind a slow driver or listening to the wet pussy sounds of someone's chewing, we all have our pet peeves. I feel like mine are some pretty common ones that I think most of you will agree with are pretty fucking annoying. Starting out strong with people treating their pets as kids. No, it is not fur baby. It is a fucking animal, not a child. Now, don't get me wrong. I wholeheartedly love my dog and would absolutely John Wick someone's family if they so much as hurt a hair on her. Even with that said, she's still a pet. Yeah, it's okay to care about them a lot, but when it reaches a point where you're going around wanting to be given the same treatment and respect as the mother of three next door, just because you keep a hamster locked in a cage in the corner of your room, that's where I draw the line. Because no matter how adorable or sweet a pet may be, it is still going to be a pet. Or in dire circumstances, dinner. Meat riders. People who for no reason at all, and with all the facts against them, decide to die on the hill that a character is better than every other one. Whether it be a TV show or a comic book, there's always going to be that one character that people see absolutely no flaw in and will claim that they solo any opponent or verse that they're put up against. The most common ones I've seen are Batman and Superman meat riders, with Goku not far behind. Like, it's obvious that there are so many other characters who've got them beat, yet people would sooner die than admit it. If you use the words, "but can you beat Goku?" or "but Batman with prep time," just know that I absolutely hate and despise you to my core. Also, prep time doesn't mean shit, because literally any character with prep time could win. Hell, even characters without prep time could win. My next pet peeve, and this is arguably the biggest one, is when people aren't able to separate an actor from a character. Like, if an actor plays a villain in a movie or acts like an asshole, then people will think that the actor is just like that in real life. This happens far more often than it should. Fine example is the case with Tom Felton. Tom did such a good job playing Draco Malfoy that people genuinely thought that was the real him, when in reality, it wasn't. A few other examples are some of the actors and their characters on Game of Thrones. Jack Gleeson, Lena Headey, and Ewan Ryan, who played Joffrey, Cersei, and Ramsay, were hated for their characters, especially Jack. But the thing is, people hated them for doing such a good job. They played their parts so perfectly that people couldn't discern the real person behind the character. I'm gonna say this real quick to the people who need to hear it. Learn the difference between fiction and reality. And if you can't do that, go outside and touch grass for Christ's sake. Next up, toxic fandoms. I'd say for the most part, a majority of fandoms aren't that bad, but the minority of this just makes the rest look bad. The most toxic fandom, in my opinion, would probably be My Hero Academia fans. As someone who watches a lot of anime, I can confidently say that My Hero Academia is an incredible show. The plot, the animation, the voice acting, everything is just so well done. Even the soundtrack is great and gets me pumped anytime I hear it. However, anytime something about the fandom comes out, it makes me like the show a little less. And for anyone wanting to judge, just know that these people sent fucking death threats to the author because he didn't make Deku gay with Bakugo. Not to mention the questions that they'd ask the voice actors at conventions were just straight up disgusting. What sort of disability do you have to think asking a VA how he feels about his character being shipped with a fucking child is acceptable? What? What the fuck? The My Hero Academia fandom might not be the most toxic or weirdest at times, but it's certainly fucking up there. And now my last pet peeve, which is loud frequencies. You see, something you've got to know about me is that I have really good hearing. As a kid, my family would make jokes of how I could hear a coin drop in a crowded mall. But unfortunately, with great hearing comes great sensitivity to noises. Fire alarms, dog whistles, people using that bullshit frequency app, all things that cause people with good hearing pain and aggravation. But by far the worst one was old TVs, like the ones with a big box on the back of them. People with good hearing know what I'm talking about. And for those of you who don't remember, it's the sound. I'm not sorry. That noise is probably why I might have some slight tinnitus, I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If any of you have some pet peeves, please comment them down below. And if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content. With that being said, I hope you all have a good one.